the Batman lies dead, while his friends and enemies give various scenarios of how he died. And there, Alfred makes a confession that he is responsible for Batman's death as he was the Joker. This has happened in Batman issue number 686 titled Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader. But before we begin, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by suspected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with Selina Kyle, who arrives at a bar to attend the funeral of the Dark Knight, and there she meets with the bartender Joe Chill, who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne, and he instructs Selina towards the room where Batman is lying dead in the open casket. Soon more of Batman's friends and enemies arrive to attend the funeral, and as everyone has gathered, Dick appears in front of the crowd and asks the room if anyone would like to speak about the Dark Knight. As a result, many step forward, and everyone has a different scenarios of how Batman died. And it first starts with Selina Kyle, who states that in her early days of being a thief, she always gets confronted by the Dark Knight. But his presence slowly turned her to become a good person, and soon the pair fall in love. But their methods were totally different. While Batman is removing the crime in a non-lethal way, Selina is doing the opposite. She started to end the criminals from her city. In the end, she stopped fighting crime and opened a pet shop. Everything was going normal, but one night, Batman stepped into her shop, badly wounded. But instead of helping him, Selina tied him up and watched her lover die in front of her eyes. And with her story, it clearly seems like the death of Robin Hood. After that, Alfred steps forward and addresses the room about his crime of killing the Batman. He talks about his past as an actor before moving to Gotham City to become the butler of the Wayne family. He was happy with the family, with Mr. and Mrs. Wayne and their little Bruce. But then one night, bad thing happened in a crime alley as both Bruce's parents were murdered in front of him. After that horrible incident, Master Bruce was in shock for a long time. He barely talked for months, and then he dedicated himself into something. He began his journey as a masked vigilante, and dressing as a bat, he committed himself to eliminate crime from his city, and he was happy with his job and the responsibility towards the Gotham City. But soon the smile began to fade away, as there was often no crime for Batman to stop, which led Bruce to become depressed again. So in effort to keep Bruce happy, Alfred then came up with a plan. He contacted some of his theater friends and made them to become as supervillains for Batman and they inflict carnage to engage Bruce as the Batman. It helped him for a while, but it didn't help enough. Bruce needed more than that. And then, Alfred decided to give Batman his worst nemesis, the Joker. By putting on the clown makeup and the purple suit, Alfred became the Joker. With his maniacal smile, Alfred transformed himself from a polite butler to a clown prince of the Gotham City. Eventually, Bruce learned what had been going on as he found the green wig and makeup in his room. And this truth appeared as a betrayal, but Alfred's motivation was clear, as his plan to wreak havoc on the Gotham City were never personal. His plan was to help Batman to become a greater hero. One night, Batman heard about Riddler, who kidnapped some children and calling for him, and soon he realized that it is one of his butler's plan. He then confronted Riddler and told him to surrender as he knew the truth of their game. But this time, Alfred's friend Eddie Nash had become obsessed with his role as the Riddler. As he told Batman, Eddie Nash went away and he's the villain, Riddler. As an act of rush, Batman decided to approach in front of Riddler and tell him to put down the gun. And as he went to confront him, Riddler pulled the trigger, and right at that time, the bullet went straight through his head and it killed Batman. After that, everyone stated their own account of how he died. From Superman to Joker, everyone gave their speech about the Dark Knight. But of course, none of this is actually true, as Bruce himself is a spectre and points out that the real Joker is sitting in the room as Alfred tells his story. As Bruce listens to more people are talking about him, he then realizes this as a near-death experience. In the end, Bruce meets with his mother, Martha Wayne, who guides her son on his last journey of life, and she gives Bruce the purpose of Batman's existence and makes him realize that Batman can never give up. As Bruce says goodnight to everything and everyone he knows, he then reborn as a new baby in his mother's arms, and Martha names her son Bruce. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below, and also please subscribe as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.